This podcast is intended for adults 18 years and older. It contains explicit language and sexual situations. All thoughts and opinions expressed are of our own and not of those of any specific group, employer, or individual, and is not intended to take as professional advice.
Welcome to the Foreplay Podcast. Join the journey, experiences, and sexual adventures of two high school sweethearts navigating through the swinging lifestyle as millennials. Come along for the ride. Dare to play?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Foreplay Podcast. This is Bella.
This is Jase.
Today's episode is a sexy story time from a spicy cruise, from Temptation Cruise, and it's a hot one. Probably one of my favorite foursomes we've had.
To me, this one moved so fluidly. There's just something about it. And I just, like you, it was one of my favorites. It was super fun. I feel like the connection was just so good. And I'm excited to go back and reminisce.
This couple we met on the very first day, and we met them in the hallway. We saw them and we're like, oh, they're really cute. And they were talking to our neighbors that we had met earlier in the day whenever we were decorating our door. And I can't remember exactly what we were talking about, but they told us that they actually booked with us and they were going to our meetup the next day. And we were like, oh my gosh, how fun. We're like, oh, we get to become friends today. And so we were like, ooh, we got an in already. And was this when they already gave us a card or not yet?
I don't remember if they gave us a card that night or not.
I think they did. I think they gave
too.
us a card then.
Like a slut card.
Yeah, one of their slut cards. And we bring the card in. And the reason why it's important, because we look at their card and it says, like, we want to smash or something. Like, something on there basically said that, hey, we're interested in you. And so we were like, okay, cool, awesome. And so, but before we went back into our room and saw that, we did ask if they were going to the party, and we were like, oh, we should dance tonight, and kind of made that little intro, right? So we go back into our room and we finished getting ready or whatever we did. I can't remember what we were doing in there. Probably need to get my bubble gun or something.
Probably.
And we go back out to go dance. We find them, we're just hanging out together, and it like Jay said, it just flows so easily. We connected, all four of us, really quick, and it was just so fun. We were twerking on each other, dancing with each other. There was a funny part where we all had cum slut necklaces or cum slut bracelets, and he didn't have one.
Well, okay, I had one to give away. Like, I had candy bracelets I was giving away, and you and her were wearing either necklaces or bracelets. Yeah. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I had one to give away, and then he didn't have one, and that was funny to me.
And we were all, like, all of our name tags said cum slut. And then I gave him one that said boner donor. So that was really fun. And I did have my bubble gun, and I did shoot bubbles into his ass. Like on his ass. Did it go up his? Probably, I don't know.
It wasn't my ass. I don't know if it went up or not. I didn't shoot him.
I shot him, and he was like, ooh. It was really cute.
So the next morning is when we had our meetup. So we saw them there, and I said we kind of had been hanging out with everybody. And then towards the end of the meetup, when everyone was kind of leaving, we went over, and me and you had talked earlier, and we said, hey, if they're free, we should ask them if they want to get dinner that night. So we asked them if they wanted to get dinner together, and they said that sounded great. And so we met at the main dining, but on the Norwegian ships, you have the main dining, and a lot of people don't know, because I didn't know, but there's a second main dining room called Tsar's Palace?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
I think, but it's this way more ornate, beautiful dining room, and almost no one was ever in there, because I think, it was really weird to get to. You had to go to, like, the 8th floor at one side, then walk down instead of stay. Like, it was
almost hidden. It was weird, yeah.
But
it was included.
Yeah, we went and got dinner there. It was beautiful.
They put us next to the window.
Yeah, and at dinner, once again, it flowed so easy. The conversation was so great. I feel like we all connected. Everyone was laughing, and just, it was so easy and so fun.
When you think of four-way connection, this is exactly that. And it doesn't usually happen this quick. I feel like a lot of the times we'll meet couples and we will develop a four-way connection, but this was almost instant when we met them in the hallway.
At the end of dinner, we discussed sometimes it's hard to find people out on the dance floor because we didn't know where everyone was going to be. And we discussed meeting outside of our room at 11 p.m. so we could go to the dance party together.
Oh, which we forgot to say. They were basically our neighbors.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're
yeah.
right down the hall from us. And so we said, hey, at 11 o'clock, we should both leave our rooms and walk down the hallway towards each other, and we'll see each other.
Yeah.
And that will work out. And me and you had a couple things that we had to do after dinner. We were going to go record the playrooms that night and some other stuff. And so we're like, let's just meet up at 11 because we want to find you guys. And I always love whenever the flow goes this way, where you'll see people, you'll kind of make those initial connections, you'll hang out a little bit, you get dinner together, you know, maybe you go to a show together, maybe you don't, but like you just do.
You just hang out together.
Yeah, and it's like that
progressive.
Step by, progressive. That's the word I was looking for. And so we meet them outside of our room, well, outside in the hallway at 11, and then we go to the main party.
Well, before that, we asked if they wanted to take some pictures.
So that's
we
true. We
went
did do
into
that,
our
yeah.
room and we took some really fun pictures in our theme outfits and stuff. We put our camera on the ceiling and took really cute pictures.
It was really cute.
It was Western night that night.
Yeah, and then we went to dance.
Yes.
And it was so fun. You and her started dancing together. You made out with each other, and then we switched partners, and we were all just making it on the dance floor. We were swapped. Always one of my favorite things. I love that build up and that flirty, playful dancing.
Yes.
And the music was really good for it that night.
It really was. And this I talked about this in the highlights, but there was a part where there was. So, Jase, I think you went to either to the bathroom or to get a drink or something. So I was hanging out with them. We're going to call them Alyssa and Colton. So Colton had a drink, and he was drinking his drink, and it was a pina colada or something tropical.
It was a pina colada.
It was a pina colada. And so he takes a drink, and then I see him kiss Alyssa. And then Alyssa kisses me. Alyssa shoots pina colada into my mouth. And I was like, whoa.
That's crazy. I shot pina colada into her mouth later.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay shot his pina colada into her mouth. But, oh my goodness. But because she came to kiss me, and then I just feel like a rush of warm, slushy liquid. Sweet slushy liquid. I was like, oh my gosh, it was like telephone. It was so funny. And I was like, it was kind of hot. It was like, it's kind of messy, kind of dirty, but kind of hot at the same time. And that was the first time that's ever happened. And I thought that was so fun.
We danced for a while, and then we asked if they wanted to come back to our room. They said yes. And so we were going to meet them in 20 minutes so we could kind of go back and, you know, clean up all of that, get our room ready.
Yeah,
and so
freshen up.
20 minutes later, we get the knock on our door. They show up great.
Yay.
We talk about our rules and boundaries. And then they had our card game.
know,
They
they're
had a
like, "You wanna
physical
play your
version
game?"
of our game. And it was so, like, used. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell it was, like
well
worn
loved.
and played. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it
Yeah.
was, you could tell it had been played. And
It was such a wholesome.
it made me happy.
Like, I know it doesn't. It's such a funny word to say. Wholesome, but it really was, and it felt so full circle to be using our game with someone else who brought it for what it's made for. You know, and yeah, you're right. Seeing how much it's been loved already and how many times that they've used it, and they were telling us about it. It was so, and I was like, oh, we can play our game, like because we brought our own too, and they're like, no, we should play ours, and it was so cute. It was so fun. So we did start off with some of our cards of the foreplay game. The foreplay game is an icebreaker game that we created, and it just helps push things towards play if that's what you're wanting it to. It's an icebreaker game. There's black cards that are the more quote quote tame cards, and then red cards that are more spicy action cards usually. And every time we've played it has gotten us towards play.
But it's really great though, because if play wasn't going to happen, I feel like it would also be able to make it pretty obvious. Like there's a lot of things where it's very easy to say no to the cards, right?
Yeah,
and so if
there's
it wasn't, like if someone didn't want to, I feel like you would kind of get that hint without it being uncomfortable.
But I think I would hope that people would kind of have the idea of, hey, this is kind of where it's going. I just don't know how to get it there. Like, that's the reason why we made it. It was because getting to, like, knowing that you are interested in each other, like both couples are interested in each other, is, I would say, more of the easier part. But how do you get to the actual fucking part was difficult for us.
But I know we've had friends who have, like, had a house party and played it with a large group of people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I'm saying somewhere like that where maybe you're into some of the people but not into everybody because you just haven't had that time for connection. I think it could make it pretty apparent that, like, maybe that connection hadn't happened yet without it being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think so anyway. I think it's a great design. Anyway, so we played like 2 cards and I feel like that's all we needed. Also, with these podcasts, we generally tell them somewhat in order of how it happened, the story time. This one is so many highlights.
So much happened, it's hard to go
I don't know
in
what
order,
happened
you know?
first
Yeah.
and second. I just remember amazing thing happening, but I don't remember which one happened first, which happened second, but...
Or like where it happened.
Yeah, or who it was with. I'm just kidding. But you and her start kissing, touching. I always love seeing you with other women and just women together in general. I feel like it's so soft and beautiful. I guess not always soft, but this situation, it was so like soft and just beautiful. And
Yeah, I feel like
women are so pretty and just, you know
we
what I mean?
were more gentle with each other
Yeah.
towards the beginning.
Listen, it doesn't always happen. Even later in the story.
No, we weren't always
but
gentle.
At this point,
the beginning we started off
it was
that
definitely more
pretty gentle.
gentle.
And then we swap partners. I start going down on Colton, and Alyssa's sucking you.
So hot, so sexy, so fun. And then I started eating her out. And you and me ate her out together.
I love doing that. It's so fun to share a meal together. Just kidding.
You know what? I always forget to eat people out together. And I love doing it so much. And I feel like it doesn't happen that often.
Because
I love
so much
every
is
time
happening.
I know, but
We
I
forget.
would like to remember to do it
Yeah.
more because I think it's so sexy. Like, I love eating out a girl together and making out, or someone kissing her thigh while the other one's
Yeah.
and just like going back and forth, and then
like tasting her on each other.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
yeah, or like someone's on the clit and someone's on the slit. I don't know, like it's just the works, like, but it's just, and I love making out.
On a pussy.
Yeah.
Or by a pussy.
Yeah.
Tongues just everywhere.
Yeah.
Wetness everywhere.
We need to do it more often.
We should.
We need
do
to. I need
do
to
that.
make a
and
mental
like
note.
we're fingering her like while someone
Someone's-
else is on her clit. So
And then it's hot because you can always do the thing too where one person kind of leaves the eating out together and goes and makes out with her or plays with her boobs while she's still getting eaten out. Like
I believe she was sucking his dick.
No, I'm saying you can do. No, I'm saying you can do that.
Yes.
Which is just, it's a fun position to move from as well.
And it also was fun that she was sucking off her husband while that was all happening. This part, so whenever we were at dinner, we were talking about different sex positions, and they said that they came up with a sex position or a name for it called the teeter-totter, and that is now our group chat name. But explain what the teeter-totter is according to them.
Okay, so the teeter-totter, what it is.
And this isn't official. This is what Colton and Alyssa came up with.
And I said I don't think it makes the most sense.
It does not make sense, but
it's
it's
fine.
okay.
You made it up. That's fine. But you guys can logistically tell me if it makes sense. It's funny regardless. But so there's a guy, and one girl is sitting on his face, and the other girl is riding him. They're facing each other so they can make out.
So like Eiffel Tower.
But with a guy.
Yes. What in the? Yes.
The guy is getting ridden and someone on his face, and then the girls are making out.
Yeah, so that's an Eiffel Tower.
But an
So
Eiffel
3
Tower
people.
technically is 2 men fucking a woman and high-fiving.
Oh yeah, because you said it's a London Bridge.
That's what I called it, was
Okay.
London Bridge. But essentially,
But it's not really. It's really like an Eiffel Tower because you're in a triangle. Like this
Okay,
is the,
but
this
I'm
is the
just
exact
descri-
thing that we were going through whenever we were having this conversation.
but
with
what
them
it
at
is
dinner.
is you have a guy laying on his back, the one girl's on his face, one girl's on his dick, They're facing each other, so they're making out, and then the other guy stands and sticks his dick in the two girls' mouths that are making out.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why it's a teeter-totter, because there's a pendulum at the top.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Wait, but
what...
the pendulum, that's true though, actually. Because the
No,
pendulum
teeter-totter,
is in the middle.
but at the bottom. And you're going up and down.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's an upside down.
It was a great experience.
Teeter-totter
We
in
did
the upside down.
we did do the teeter-totter.
Because we were like, oh, should we do the teeter-totter?
But
Right after we were doing that other.
after
we were
doing
eating
it,
her
visually
out.
seeing it, I was confirmed of my suspicions of it did not seem like an actual teeter-totter. It was a really fun position. And we can call it teeter-totter, but it didn't give me teeter-totter vibes, if I'm being honest.
This podcast is brought to you by us, Bella and Jase. If you're going on a vacation or maybe you have a gift that you want to give your other lifestyle friends and you're looking for lifestyle clothing, we have the best apparel on the market for you. We have not only clothing, bikinis, swimsuits, we have backpacks, tumblers, cups, anything that you can name, we probably have it. You can find that at foreplay.com/shop.
Let's say you're at a party, you're going on vacation, things are moving a little bit slow. Maybe you want some conversation to flow. Maybe you want to move stuff towards play. Well, we have the perfect game for you. It's called Foreplay the Game. It is a digital and physical lifestyle icebreaker game, and you can find out all about it at foreplay.com/games. That's number 4, OURPLAY.com/games.
If you don't have a lifestyle vacation planned, a resort or a cruise planned, why not? You can join us. You can find that at foreplay.com/playcation. We have not only information about the events and trips that we'll be on this year, but also other options for you as well. And it doesn't cost any extra for you to book through our links, but helps us a lot, helps us continue to be able to make this type of content for you. Now back to the show.
I was the one, that was the pendulum at the top. You were riding him. She was sitting on his face. You two were making out. I stood up and stuck my dick in between your mouths. Before the teeter-totter, though, I did fuck you while you were eating Alyssa out, and Alyssa was sucking Colton's dick. So it was like a train, like one to the next, to the next, to the next.
And we did so many of these positions where somebody was always touching somebody, but we were all not four-way touching, but yeah, like a train. So not usually, but a lot of the times in swaps or foursomes, maybe we'll be parallel with partners swapped. But almost every single position, we were connected by the girls in some way.
Yeah.
So that's really fun. It flowed so easily. Somehow we just all knew where to go and what to do without saying anything, except for when we were like, let's do the teeter-totter.
Yeah. But after the teeter-totter, you kept riding him. And then I kind of brought her over to me, and I started fucking her missionary.
And we have great sexual chemistry. They are so hot together too. Another thing is I love lifestyle experience because you're having sex, at least us. Like we have sex with couples who are in love with each other. Mm-hmm. And so just seeing the connection between two people while we're also fucking them at the same time is so fucking hot. There was a mirror in this room too at the front of not the front, like the headboard area was a mirror. And I was riding Colton and I could see us in the mirror and I could see you fucking her missionary and it was so hot. Oh, and then we started making out. You and me started making out and I could see it in the mirror too. I could look over and see it. And then I would told them to make out. It was so hot.
So hot.
I love making out.
I fucked her doggy. Also, the mirror is a cool addition when they're in there and you can kind of see different angles and
we were doing missionary, me and Colton.
And then she asked about a strap-on named Roberto.
Yeah.
Okay, which I thought it was a funny name because it was made out of rubber.
I didn't put that together. So she goes, should we do some strap-on play? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So she takes out her strap-on and she says, this is Roberto. I thought that they just fucking named the dildo Roberto. I
thought it was funny because I thought it was made out of rubber. And it was like Roberto. I was like, that's funny.
And then, like, months later, I texted her and I asked her if she could send me the link to her strap-on because her strap-on's way better than mine. And because Roberto was it was a pretty big dick, and it was a pretty realistic looking and I guess feeling. But she sent me the link, and that's when I saw that it was called Roberto. And I was like, oh, and it was months later that I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Because I thought they just named it.
Which is really funny.
That sounds like something I would do.
Just like name it a random name.
We name things like that all the time, so that's why.
That's my water bottle named Carl, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
that's
it
what
is.
like
Yeah.
what I do. So I just thought that's what they did. So she puts Roberto on.
But this position's
Yes.
it was crazy.
So she starts fucking me, missionary. And we're making out. She's on top. She's fucking me. And at first, she's like kind of tapping my clit with it. And then I love that. I love when you do the hot dog. I would say like you split the pussy lips with the dick. I love when that happens.
It's called the hot dog.
I call it a hot dog. I don't know.
It makes
splitting the
sense.
ocean. Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like a hot dog, I would say. I
can see like what you're saying. It's a hot dog in between lips, which I guess could be buns.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So I love and then you're kind of like sliding it up and down on the clip. Oh, it's so, and then she's like slightly putting it in and like takes it out and it's teasing me. She's so hot. And oh my, and her body is so fuckable. Like what she has her body's very similar also to one of our other friends, Sophia, where she's just bouncy, like all natural, bouncy tits, nice ass, tiny waist, and just fuckable. So she's like on top of me, and she's doing that, and then she sticks it in, and we're fucking. I can see her tits bouncing, and we're like making out. It's so hot, and then Colton starts to fuck her. So he's fucking Alyssa. Alyssa's fucking me. And then we're making out. And then Jase sticks his dick in between our lips. And we start sucking off Jase while there's a train happening, right? A train, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was so hot. It's one of my favorite positions I've ever experienced.
Yeah, and that's why I'm making out with you guys. And then we do like a 3-way makeout.
And you were choking us, and then we were like taking our faces and sticking it back on your dick, and we were sharing it. Oh my God, it was so fucking sexy. Let's do it again. I need to remember that one.
Yeah, that's much harder to remember than just eating someone out together. So we can't remember that. I don't have
that
strong belief in us.
Time that because I've never been fucked with a strap on. That's never we've never done that.
On.
Yeah, I've never been because I want to do the same thing.
Oh, okay, yes. We've tried it before.
Oh,
with your strap on.
Yeah, with
and
my.
Like, we can never get where if I was in you, you couldn't get in her, and if you were in her, I couldn't get in you, and so we've tried it before.
My pelvis. I have the way my pelvic bone, it's more narrow and like sat up higher. I learned that not too long ago from my OBGYN. So I think maybe that is why it wasn't working. But we should try it again. I need to ask her. We take a video. Alyssa, can you please walk us through this with FaceTime?
What am I doing wrong?
To this day, that position is so clearly ingrained in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, it's like clear.
Yeah. Me too. And then she really loved dildos and strap-ons and girls, and so she asked if you wanted to use a double-sided dildo. After Roberto, I don't know if the double-sided dildo has a name or not, but you guys got ass to ass and stuck the double-sided dildo in between you guys.
It was so fun.
And the way that you guys were facing was okay. So you have the part of the bed that you sleep on and then the foot section, right? You were the other way. So you're like off the sides of the bed. And because the way you guys were centered in the center of the bed, but both of your heads were off the bed. So me and him were on the edges of the bed.
So as we are ass to ass fucking with sharing this dildo, we are sucking sucking opposite partners' dicks.
Yeah. And
and earlier I did bring out my vibrator. I need a name for my vibrator. Roberto. When he was fucking me doggy, that's my favorite position to come. And then I came when he was fucking me doggy. I forgot to put that in, but that was a very fun highlight as well.
The part I'm going to tell the story is going back to the pina colada in the mouth story here.
What? Okay.
Shooting the pina colada in her mouth.
Oh!
So
I was so confused.
You guys, so we had talked about she loved being cummed on. She loved cum.
She was a cum slut
Yeah.
for real.
Uh-huh.
Like that necklace name tag she was wearing, her name isn't actually Alyssa, it's cum slut.
Yeah.
First name cum, last name slut.
So you guys are ass to ass, and she's sucking my dick, and you're sucking his dick, and I'm just looking over, and I can see your guys' ass is like, I can't really see the dildo, right, because of the angle, but I can see your ass is bouncing together, and I can see you sucking his dick, and she's giving me a blowjob, and you know how you're talking about the position, which I agree, the one with the dildo was really ingrained in my head. But this also is so ingrained in my head. She's sucking my dick, and I tell her, hey, I feel like I'm gonna come, right? I feel like that's super normal in the lifestyle. But most of the time what happens is the girl kind of stop sucking your dick and will say, oh, do you want me to make you come? Or do you want to come on me? Or take a breather, whatever it is. So I told her, hey, I'm going to come soon. And she like didn't take me out of her mouth. It's like she went harder. It's like she didn't want me to
Stop.
possibly leave and then not come. So she just kept sucking my dick. And then I came in her mouth like so hard. And that was the pina colada getting shut in her mouth.
We did not share that one.
That position's called the
She
pina colada getting
swallowed
shut in your
that
mouth.
one,
Yeah. Yeah. And she just swallowed
should
it
have.
so fast. And just,
wow.
there was a lot. Because I do come quite a bit.
Lot, yeah.
And
And it was your first time like that day, so it's like
yeah,
a
it
lot.
was
a big load.
it was a lot of pina colada.
A lot of pina colada.
And then she just like smiled at me after.
So
And then we
hot.
kissed. And it was so sexy.
I go to the bathroom, I come back, and Alyssa's riding Colton. And when we start making out some, and then we suck Colton's dick together. And that's kind of where it ends. But we went and we got some food together afterwards. That's how it always goes. As long as the food's fucking open. It was open. And we finished up, packed everything away, packed Roberto away.
It was
It was so
sexy
fun.
story time. And I just loved all the position. I said, I always really love whenever it's and it's not like I dislike whenever you just swap, right? Sometimes we'll have an experience when I'm more fucking the other girl, you're more fucking the other guy, we're next to each other, we're still connected, but I really do love whenever maybe the girls are touching or the husband and the wife are touching. Well, like I just love whenever there's that lots of touching going on between the group. And this one, almost every position, I swear we trained or connected in some capacity. And that was really sexy.
It's so fun. It was so hot. I wish that they lived close to us so bad. They live so far. And they don't go on. We have some friends who we'll see multiple times a year because they go on multiple cruises. And I don't know the next time we're going to be able to see this couple.
But I'm glad that we
Love
got to
them
have
so
the
much.
experience when we did.
Yes.
'Cause
it
it
was
was-
so fun.
It was so fun. But thank you guys for listening to that and listening to us tell our sex life. But let's go ahead and jump into Bella and Jase's
Weekly obsession.
Let's try to harmonize. You go low, I'll go high.
weekly.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Weekly obsessions. Any music people tell us that was good.
You sounded like in Pitch Perfect when Britney Spears'
Aw.
character. Yeah.
When she gets vocal notes and so she can sing the
Yeah.
low notes. Why don't you go first with your obsessions?
My first obsession is I don't have the game yet, but I have been obsessed with watching gameplay and watching people stream Pokopia. It is the new Pokemon game that is a basically Animal Crossing Pokemon hybrid. It's Animal Crossing, but
Minecraft
with
or something too, or is that not
yeah.
true?
I've never played Minecraft, but it's blocky a little bit in that sense, but it does at the beginning to me it looks more Minecrafty, but then as you progress it definitely has more Animal Crossing vibes because you get different things to decorate, like different items. So it's so cute, but it's only for Switch 2, and I don't have a Switch 2. And I could go get one, but I just got into artistic inline roller skating, and that is my like fixation right now. And I know that if I get the game, then I'm not going to be able to juggle the two. And so I'm giving myself a fitness goal to reach, and whenever I reach that on my health journey, I'm going to reward myself with the Switch 2 and Pokopia. So as of right now, I'm just vicariously living through everybody else playing Pokopia, but I'm having a lot of fun just watching everybody and seeing all the builds, and that's been really fun for me. And my second obsession is sunflower seeds. I've been really into eating flavored sunflower seeds. So I love really any of the flavors. My favorite is the ranch flavor though, and I don't really have a specific brand. I think there's one called dill. Wait,
I think that's dill pickle flavor.
oh yeah. What's the brand? What's the really popular one? The one that you'll see at the...
They're like red and bluish bags with
it
white
Bic?
and...
I can't remember what
Bic?
it's called now.
I think
Blick?
that's the lighters.
Oh.
And the pins.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what?
shoot.
I'm going to look it up right now because I feel like it's going to bother me
Yeah.
if I don't look up what
I
the
swear
brand
it starts
is.
with a Big.
Is that what it is?
Is it Big? I think
Big
so.
might be.
That sounds
Is it
right.
David?
It's David. It's David. Maybe there's one that's called like Big David or something.
Big? I don't know. There's, oh,
David.
there is one called Bigs.
Okay, Bigs. Okay, so there's both. Okay, so
But you've been
David.
eating the David
I
ones.
have been eating the David ones.
Okay, you've
That's
just seen
so
the big
funny.
ones before. Okay.
So that is-
Noted.
Yeah, noted. That's what I've been obsessed with. It's so yummy. Whenever that is a hack for me, at least when I'm driving long. Well, I don't drive very often, but when we're on a road trip and it's my turn for the 2 hours to drive that I'll do instead of Jase, so he can sleep, for me to stay alert and awake, I do eat sunflower seeds, and that's always helped. So I don't know, maybe if that'll help somebody else out there.
Yeah. I have two obsessions. One is we got these. So HEB is a big grocery chain here in parts of Texas. I don't think it's all of Texas, but in Austin we have HEB. And
We call it Heb.
yeah, but it's called HEB. And I got these chips a couple days ago there, and they're like these kettle cooked jalapeno chips, and they're so good. And
Very crunchy.
we're going to the movies today, and that's what I'm going to sneak in as my snack at the movies. And so they're just really good though. And so that's one of my obsessions. My other obsession is there's a new song that it's like a new Dua Lipa song. I don't love it as much as some of Dua Lipa's new stuff. It reminds me of some of her old stuff. I still love it. It's still Dua Lipa. It's called Two Hearts. And I enjoy it. It's not my favorite song of all time that she's put out, but I still love it. So that's my other obsession is Two Hearts by Dua Lipa.
Speaking of HEB chips, I have one more little obsession that is pudding. I saw it on TikTok.
Pudding?
No. Pudding, sorry.
Oh.
You go pudding. You haven't been eating pudding. Pudding hot Cheetos, because I got the HEB brand hot Cheetos in the freezer, and then eating them out of the freezer. So they're really cold and more crunchy. And when I first tried it, I was like, I don't really know if I like it necessarily more, but the more you eat it, Jay said that it tastes more saturated. The flavoring somehow tastes more saturated, and it's a little bit crunchier, but there's no staleness. I guess it can't go stale because it's been in the freezer.
Yeah, I don't understand how this would work, but what it tastes like to me is it's almost like the flavor's been drawn to the center of the hot Cheeto. So when you first bite, it almost doesn't taste as flavorful, but as you chew, it's
Yeah.
like more hot Cheeto flavor is being released.
And it stays in your mouth longer, to me.
Yeah.
So that's been fun, and
Yeah,
I've been
it
liking
was
that.
really
So I would
good.
highly recommend to try.
Yeah, I
And
definitely
put,
enjoyed it.
we should try right after this. I also put a few of
Those
Jase's
jalapeno chips.
jalapeno kettle chips in there, and we'll see. I'm wondering if it's going to make it taste wet.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's worth trying because worst comes to worst, you take it out of the freezer and it goes back to normal in 2 hours.
No, I think it'll be soggy.
Think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I guess we can do a experiment.
Okay, we'll try it sometime. But yeah, those are some fun obsessions, and that was a really fun story time to reminisce on. But thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast, and we'll go ahead and hit you guys with the outro. Bye!
If you'd like to support the show, you can leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening to our podcast. All our information will be listed in the show notes below and on our website, fourplay.com. That's number 4, OURPLAY.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we make videos and vlogs about the swinging lifestyle. Head to fourplay.com/YouTube to watch and subscribe. We have the ultimate adult party game for the sexually inclined called Foreplay the Game that's both digital and physical. It's perfect for breaking the ice and spicing up any party. You can find more information at foreplay.com/games. We also have the best swinger lifestyle, kinky, and adult humor clothing and accessories that you can find at foreplay.com/shop. If you're looking to plan a lifestyle destination, booking through our links at foreplay.com/travel really helps support the show and helps us be able to continue to create this type of content for you. We're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and more. You can find all our current social media accounts at foreplay.com/socials, and I have an OnlyFans, which you can find at onlyfans.com/BellaLunaVIP. We also have a Facebook group and Discord community and would love for you to join us. You can find the direct links in the show notes below. Lastly, we're on STC and Cassidy at Foreplay, and you can get a free full membership trial by using our link. You can email us at hello@foreplay.com with any questions or comments, or head to foreplay.com/ask. Again, all our information will be listed in the show notes below, and we thank you so much for listening to our podcast. See you in the next one. Bye!